happening, guys. This is the last, well, the last assassination, so to speak. You all know there's more coming after this one, unless you haven't played the game. I know I won't spoil that for you, but let's get it on. Oh, there's Malik. Let's go speak to him.
Safety and peace, Altair.
Upon you as well, brother.
Seems fate has a funny way with things.
Robert de Sable is in Jerusalem.
I've seen the Knights myself.
Only misfortune follows that man. I won't give him the chance to continue his campaign.
Do not let vengeance cloud your thoughts, brother. We both know no good can come of that.
I have not forgotten. You have nothing to fear. I do not seek revenge, but knowledge.
Truly you are not the man I once knew.
My work has taught me many things, revealed secrets to me. But there are still pieces of this puzzle I do not possess.
What do you mean?
All the men I've laid to rest have worked together, united by this man. Robert has designs upon the land. This much I know for certain. But how and why, when and where, these things remain out of reach.
Crusaders and Saracens working together?
They are none of these things, but something else. Templars.
The Templars are a part of the Crusader army.
Or so they'd like King Richard to believe. No, their only allegiance is to Robert de Sable and some mad idea that they will stop the war.
You spin a strange tale.
You have no idea, Malik.
Then tell me.
Robert and his Templars walk the city. They've come to pay their respects to Majd-ud-Din. They'll attend his funeral, which means so will I.
What is this that Templars would attend his funeral?
I have yet to divine their true intentions, though I'll have a confession in time. The citizens themselves are divided. Many call for their lives. Still others insist that they are here to parley, to make peace.
Peace?
I told you. The others I've slain have said as much to me.
That would make them our allies. And yet we killed them.
Make no mistake, we are nothing like these men. Though their goal sounds noble, the means by which they'd achieve it are not. At least, that's what Al-Mualim told me.
So what is your plan?
I'll attend the funeral and confront Robert.
The sooner the better. Fortune favor your blade, brother.
Malik, before I go, there's something I should say.
Be out with it.
I've been a fool.
Normally I'd make no argument, but what is this? What are you talking about?
All this time, I never told you I was sorry. Too damn proud. You lost your arm because of me. Lost Qadar. You had every right to be angry.
I do not accept your apology.
I understand.
No, you don't. I do not accept your apology because you are not the same man who went with me into Solomon's temple. And so you have nothing to apologize for.
Malik.
Perhaps if I had not been so envious of you, I would not have been so careless myself. I'm just as much to blame.
Don't say such things.
We are one. As we share the glory of our victories, so too should we share the pain of our defeat. In this way, we grow closer. We grow stronger.
Thank you, brother.
Rest if you need to, Altair, that you might be ready for what lies ahead.
No, we've kissed and made up.
Fast forwarding memory to a more recent one.
Okay, this is the big one. It all started with trying to assassinate Robert back in Solomon's temple, and now we're gonna finally have him in Jerusalem. They picked quite a distance for this funeral, didn't they? All my vigilantes ready. Ready to help my escape back to the bureau. I could have just climbed the ladder.
You shouldn't be here. Be gone.
What is going on there? Jesus Christ.
Leave, peasant, before I make you. You must not.
A lot of guards about. Well, that's where I'm supposed to be, so let's get down here. Pay my respects first.
We gather here to mourn the loss of our beloved Majd-ad-Din.
Love it.
Taken too soon from this
There
world.
he is.
I know you feel sorrow and pain at his passing, but you should not. For just as we are all brought forth from the womb, so too must we all one day pass from this world.
Not really blending
It
in.
is
He's
only
literally
natural,
right in front of the
like the
in
rising
front of the
and the
grave.
setting of the sun. Take this moment to reflect on his life and give thanks for all the good he did. Know that one day you will stand with him again in paradise.
Should be abundantly clear to everybody watching now. But I won't spoil it if there are very few people who haven't seen it.
Amen.
As you know, this man was murdered. We have tried to track his killer, but it has proved difficult. These creatures cling to the shadows and run from any who would face them fairly. But not today, for it seems one stands among us. He mocks us with his presence and must be made to pay. Seize him! Bring him forward that God's justice might be done!
They've all just pointed at me. Oh, you can fight them. They may drop it. I'll go right out. God's sake.
I would see your eyes before
That
you
was
die.
easy.
I sense you expected someone else.
I did.
What sorcery is this?
No sorcery. We knew you'd come. Robert needed to be sure he'd have time to get away.
So he flees.
We cannot deny your success. You have laid waste to our plans. First the treasure, then our men. Control of the Holy Land slipped away. But then he saw an opportunity to reclaim what has been stolen, to turn your victories to our advantage.
Al-Muallim still holds your treasure, and we've routed your army before. Whatever Robert plans, he'll fail again.
Ah, but it's not just Templars you'll contend with now.
Speak sense.
Robert rides for Asa to plead his case that Saracen and Crusader unite against the Assassins.
That will never happen. They have no reason to.
Had, perhaps. But now you've given them one. 9, in fact. The bodies you've left behind, victims on both sides. You've made the Assassins an enemy in common and ensured the annihilation of your entire order. Well done.
Not 9. 8.
What do you mean?
You were not my target. I will not take your life. You're free to go, but do not follow me.
I don't need to. You're already too late.
We'll
Some
see.
character growth from Altair. So yes, that was the woman. Better get back to the bureau. We'll try and stick to the rooftops. Jesus God.
Over here! Come back here! Death to the infidel! Open fight! Here! Over here! Over here! Don't let him escape! You're mine!
Come on.
Stop him!
Ah, that went a little bit smoother than I thought. Smoother than expected, I should say.
It was a trap.
I had heard the funeral turned to chaos. What happened?
Robert de Sable was never here. He sent another in his stead. He was expecting me.
You must go to Al-Mualim.
There's no time. She told me where he's gone, what he plans. If I return to Masyaf, he might succeed. And then, I fear we'll be destroyed.
We have killed most of his men. He cannot hope to mount a proper attack. Wait, did you say she?
Yes, it was a woman.
Yeah.
Strange, I know. But that's for another time. For now, we must focus on
And for
Robert.
another game.
We may have thinned his ranks, but the man is clever. He goes to plead his case to Richard and Salah ad-Din, to unite them against the common enemy.
Oof.
Against us.
King Richard, look out.
Surely you're mistaken. This makes no sense. These two men would never...
Oh, but they would. And we have ourselves to blame. The men I've killed, men on both sides of the conflict. Men important to both leaders. Robert's plan may be ambitious, but it makes sense. And it could work.
Look, brother. Things have changed. You must return to Masyaf. We cannot act without our master's permission. It could compromise the Brotherhood. I thought you had learned this.
Stop hiding behind words, Malik. You wield the creed and its tenets like some shield. He's keeping things from us. Important things. You were the one told me we could never know anything, only suspect. Well, I suspect this business with the Templars goes deeper. When I'm done with Robert, I will ride for Masyaf that we may have answers. But perhaps you could go now.
I cannot leave the city.
Then walk amongst its people. Seek out those who served the ones I slew. Learn what you can. You call yourself perceptive. Perhaps you'll see something I could not.
I don't know. I must think on this.
Do as you must, my friend. But it's time I ride for Arsuf. Every moment I delay, our enemy gets one step ahead of me.
Be careful, brother.
I will be. I promise.
way to Arsuf.
What is that man thinking?
Yeah, let's just get out of the city for now.
He's going to hurt himself. When will he stop acting like a fool? He's going to hurt me why he's doing that. What is he doing? He should stop acting like a child.
Right then through the power of editing. Forget the long ass ride through the kingdom, which is just, well, me just riding through the kingdom. Right. The next time you will see me, I will be in Arsuf, and the power of editing. Go. And the power of editing. We are in Arsuf. Be a crazy one.
Pay for your sins!
Yeah, a lot of fighting on this one, guys. You're gonna have to see my combat skills up hand. First hand, I meant to say. Oh shit. What the hell we throw out there?
O kadar kolay vazgeçmeyeceğim. Burada! Bu tarafta! Salak geber kafir kaçmasına izin vermeyin! Ya! 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 Kovalayın!
Should have killed him.
Bu tarafta! Gel buraya! Nasıl kaybettik onu?
Oh come on, that fall should be killing them. Come on. Goodbye.
Over here! Yeah!
And so we go. Whoa, look at all these. Come on.
Kime boyun eğmek istiyorsun?
Oh, well, that was easy. Oh. No one left alive, sorry. God, I hate it when they do that to me. I'm catching up to you, Robert. It's gonna be a massacre of all these bodies. Aha, come on. I think that's most of the riffraff done. Come on, thinning you all out. Come on. Ah, and here comes the main event. Oh shit, there's a lot of people here.
Come no further. Hold a moment. It's words I bring, not steel.
Offering terms of surrender then? It's about time.
You misunderstand. It's Al-Mualim who sends me, not Salah ad-Din.
Assassin! What is the meaning of this? And be quick with it!
There's
Betrayed him in
Robert.
your midst.
And he has hired you to
It
kill me?
is on the
Come
left.
to gloat about it before you strike? I wouldn't be taken so easily!
It's not you I've come to kill. It's him.
Speak then, that I may judge the truth. Who is this traitor?
Robert de Sable.
My lieutenant!
He aims to betray.
That's not the way he tells it. He seeks revenge against your people for the havoc you've wrought in Acre. And I am inclined to support him. Some of my best men were murdered by some of yours.
It was I who killed them, and for good reason. Hear me out. William of Montferrat. He sought to use his soldiers to take Acre by force. Gagné de Naplouse. He would use his skills to indoctrinate and control any who resisted. Sabrand. He intended to block the ports, preventing your kingdom from providing aid. They betrayed you, and they took their orders from Robert.
You expect me to believe this outlandish tale?
You knew these men, better than I. Are you truly surprised to learn of their ill intentions?
Is this true?
My liege,
He's dead.
it is an assassin that stands before us. These creatures are masters of manipulation. Of course it isn't true.
I've no reason to deceive.
Oh, but you do. You're afraid of what will happen to your little fortress. Can it withstand the combined might of the Saracen and the Crusader armies?
My concern is for the people of the Holy Land. If I must sacrifice myself for there to be peace, so be it.
This is a strange place we find ourselves in. Each of you accusing the other.
There really is no time for this. I must be off to meet with Saladin and enlist his aid. The longer we delay, the harder this will become.
Hold a moment, Robert.
Why? What do you intend? Surely you do not believe him?
It is a difficult decision, one I cannot make alone. I must leave it in the hands of one wiser than I.
Thank you.
No, Robert, not you.
Then who?
The Lord. Let this be decided by combat. Surely God will side with the one whose cause is righteous.
Oh, he will.
If this is what you wish,
It is.
so be it. To arms, assassins!
It's like how many of these men have I had to kill to get this? Come on, Robert. These numbers are getting smaller. Come on. Just for that.
The time for games is ended.
Right, that's enough. That's enough cockiness. Haha. Fuck you, Robert.
It's done then. Your schemes, like you, are put to rest.
You know nothing of schemes. You're but a puppet. He betrayed you, boy. Just as he betrayed me.
Speak sense, Templar. Or not at all.
9 men he sent you to kill, yes? The 9 who guarded the treasure's secret.
What of it?
It wasn't 9 who found the treasure, assassin. Not 9, but 10.
Ta-da!
None may live who carry the secret. Give me his name.
Oh, but you know him well. And I doubt very much you'd take his life as willingly as you've taken mine.
Who?
It is your master, Al-Mualim.
But he is not a Templar.
Did you never wonder how it is he knew so much? Where to find us, how many we numbered, what we aspired to attain?
He is the master of the assassins.
We, master of lies. You and I just 2 more pawns in his grand game. And now, with my death, only you remain. Do you think he'll let you live, knowing what you do?
I've no interest in the treasure.
Ah, but he does. The only difference between your master and I is that he did not want to share.
No.
Ironic, isn't it? That I, your greatest enemy, kept you safe from harm. But now you've taken my life, and in the process, ended your own.
There is a special irony to that.
Well fought, assassin! It seems God favors your cause this day.
God had nothing to do with it. I was the better fighter.
Ah, you may not believe in him, but it seems he believes in you. Before you go, I have a question.
Ask it then.
Why? Why travel all this way? Risk your life 1,000 times, all to kill a single man.
He threatened my brothers and what we stand for.
Ah, vengeance then.
No, not vengeance. Justice, that there might be peace.
This is what you fight for? Peace? Do you see the contradiction?
Some men cannot be reasoned with.
Like that madman, Saladin.
I think he'd like to see an end to this war as much as you.
So I've heard, but never seen.
Even if he doesn't say it, it's what the people want. Saracen and Crusader alike.
The people know not what they want. It's why they turn to men like us.
Then it falls to men like you to do what is right.
Nonsense. We come into the world kicking and screaming, violent and unstable. It is what we are. We cannot help ourselves.
No. We are what we choose to be.
Your kind. Always playing with words.
I speak the truth. There's no trick to be found here.
We'll know soon enough. But I fear you cannot have what you desire this day. Even now, that heathen Saladin cuts through my men and I must attend to them. But perhaps, having seen how vulnerable he is, he will reconsider his actions. Yes, in time, what you seek may be possible.
You were no more secure than him. Do not forget that. The men you left behind to rule in your stead did not intend to serve you for longer than they had to.
Yes. I am well aware.
Then I'll take my leave. My master and I have much to discuss. It seems that even he is not without fault.
He is only human, as are we all. You as well.
Safety and peace be upon you.
Guess it's time to get back to Masyaf. Looks like we've got to dealing with a traitor. Oh,
I
cutscene.
said get up, goddammit! Listen!
Oh no.
Seems your assassin friends found us.
What?
How'd you do it, Desmond?
Hey, look, I don't know what you're talking about, but whatever's going on down there has got nothing to do with me.
They're here for you, and I sure as shit didn't invite them.
Yeah, how could
What's the situation
how could
down there?
fucking Desmond have sent them?
Can
What
you
telepathy?
contain it, or do I need to evacuate the prisoner?
Only 5 or 6. We've got them outnumbered. Couple of wounded, but we'll pull through. We'll get it under control.
God damn you, Desmond. You couldn't leave well enough alone.
I told you I had nothing to do with this. How would I even contact them? Telepathy? Come on!
Doesn't matter. They'll be dead soon enough. Here, have a listen.
That's been neutralized.
Looks like the cavalry won't be coming.
Dunno, Doc. We're freaking out a minute ago. Your little research facility not as secure as you thought it was? Worried they'll be back with more?
I don't think so, Desmond.
What Lucy here is trying to say is that there aren't any assassins left to come for you. We've been very busy this past year, hunting down your little enclaves, your desert communes and whatnot. I'm afraid you're on your own. Rest up, Mr. Miles. Tomorrow, we finish this.
See, it looks like there's only one more anima session left. Come on, I want to talk to the blonde. Come on. Right, here we go.
I'm sorry, Desmond.
You mentioned the desert. Do you think...
They sent a team there, but the place was deserted. I don't know where your parents are, and I can't promise they're still alive. But I think they got away.
Thanks. Thanks for checking.
It's not as bad as it seems.
What are you talking about? They just killed literally killed my only chance of getting out of here. And then I find out the assassins are all but destroyed, and Christ, I still don't know what these people are planning. But I do know they plan to kill me when they're done. I am screwed, okay? What do you want me to do?
Just try and have a little faith. Have faith. Rest up, Desmond. You're gonna need the energy.
Lucy's an assassin. Oh my god, shock.
Aren't you tired?
Let's have a little bit of a check on the computer and then we shall wrap this up. Oh. I remember that. I mean, I don't know, maybe we'll try the conference room when... Oh, let's try a... See what old Vidic's got on here first. I think it's only the conference room right at the end of the game. I could be wrong, we'll have a look at that now. Looks like they're planning to kill me. Well, it looks like I'm on the chopping block. I'm gonna be dead. I just realized, of course, you can't get in the conference room. There's no keypad. Oh, yes, there is. Oh, shit. Well, holy shit. I didn't even know you could get in here at this point. I literally only thought it was at the end of the game. Huh. Well, that's news to me. Ah, I've got the password for this though, I wonder. Oh shit, then we do. Oh, the Holy Grail. Oh, may the Father of Understanding guide you. Well, that's Alan Rickon, confirmed to be the Templar. Yeah, by the way, that film bombed. The Assassin's Creed movie, that bombed. I watched it and I'm like, this is not what I was expecting. Spanish Crusade. Not my particular favorite. Good choice though, Fassbender, but yeah.
Get up.
Ooh.
Even earlier than usual, Doc.
I'd like to get this over with as quickly as possible.
If you say so.
Don't be so glum, Mr. Miles. Today is a historic day. One that will be remembered for years to come. Remembered by some of us, anyway.
Well, that sounds ominous. That will do it for today, guys. We had a big one today. I think the next one is going to be the last one. So we go in the Animus, deal with Al-Mualim, and then that'll pretty much be the end of the game and whatever comes after it. So I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Stay safe, guys.